Hey friends, it's Brittany and welcome back to my channel. Can you guys guess where I am? Guesses. I'm at Target. I'm actually about to run in and return something. I picked up one of the Stony Clover dresses when they had that collection out, and I bought two of them actually because I wasn't sure what size I was going to be. So I'm returning the other one, and it's actually my day off. It's Friday. I'm off today. And I thought since I'm off, I would treat myself as some like self-care and peruse Target. I feel like that's one of my favorite things to do when I have free time, is just go into Target, kind of wander, see what they have, see if I stumble upon anything that I don't need. And I'm just really in the mood to do that. So I thought I would take you guys with me. It is noon, so I'm not sure how crazy it's going to be. The parking lot does look pretty busy, but I thought I would try. And then after I go to Target, I'm going to go to Aldi because I do need a little bit of groceries. I need to restock on some of my pantry staples because we've actually worked through a bunch of those. So it's time. Also, it's hot in my car. It's really nice here today. It's like in the 70s, but I turned the AC off to like film because it's loud, and now it's getting hot. So I'm going to go ahead and head inside. I'll bring y'all with me. This is going to be so fun. It's like shopping with friends. So thank you for joining me today. And if you're new here, welcome. My name's Brittany. And on my channel, I primarily do grocery hauls and cooking content, but I've been kind of like doing a little bit of a vloggy style videos recently, just kind of taking you along as I run errands. So if you enjoy these videos, feel free to leave a comment below, give me some feedback. It really helps me out, just figure out what kind of content you guys like watching. And if you enjoy this video, I would love if you could give it a like as well. It really helps out my channel. All right, I think I've rambled on enough. Let's go inside.
I've been looking for them all my life. Tricks, I'm playing everyone I meet, but somehow you were bulletproof, impervious to all my moves. You swept the sweeper off of his feet.
I actually just ordered a bunch of La Roche-Posay skincare from Ulta when it was on sale. I had no idea that they carried it at Target, so that's good to know if I like it. I picked up, I believe it was this moisturizer. It might have been another one, but it was definitely something similar to this. I don't think it was the same because this one has sunscreen in it. I also picked up this vitamin C, which I actually tried this morning for the first time, and I really liked it. It did have a bit of a smell. It wasn't like fragrant, but it went away, so I'm going to keep trying that out. And I also ordered this as well. I actually forgot to try that this morning, but it's good to know they carry that here. Okay, so I've been on the hunt for the mixed bar sparkling hibiscus at various Targets in the area. We have one left here. The packaging is like a little unwrapped, but I'm like, do I want to go for it? It looks like the box hasn't been opened, so it's probably okay. We also have this sampler, but I don't know what the price is. And these are really tiny bottles, but I kind of want to get this. I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna think about it. Hopefully you guys can hear and see me okay. I have the AC on because it's too hot not to have it on. That was so much fun. I was in there for like an hour and a half. It's like 1:27. The clothes were like not catching my eye. Like I spent a lot of time in that section. Nothing was jumping out at me. The cutest thing I saw, which I'm pretty sure I took footage of, they had these, they were blazers, but they weren't. The fabric was thinner, which is perfect for summer. But it was still like a pretty good quality, like fabric. So it wasn't super thin, but it wasn't super thick, if that makes sense. But they had like the coral one, they had a black one. They had one that was like white and blue pinstripes, which was super cute. They didn't have any in my size, and honestly, like, I work from home most days of the week. I am going back into the office in May, but my office is pretty casual. So the reality is probably wouldn't wear it, but if you work in an office setting that's like a little more dressier, I would definitely be on the lookout for those because they were really cute. And then I almost bought pajamas. They have these really cute tie-dye, a short and a camisole set that I thought about buying, but I'm a sucker for PJs and I have so many at home. And it's just not something that I like really need. But I did pick up a couple fun things that I'll show you when I got home. I really got like a whole random assortment of items, which really isn't that how Target usually goes. It's just you go in, you wander, you pick up snacks, you pick up cosmetics, you pick up clothes, you pick up random stuff. So I have a bunch of stuff. I did get a couple things that I needed also. And I'm trying to think if there was anything else exciting that happened while I was in. I did make my return, so I got my money back for that, and then I spent more money than the money that I got back from my return. So that's usually how it goes. I spent like $95, so yeah. You know what? I don't even feel bad though. It was so much fun. It was much needed, and I hope you guys had fun shopping with me. I can't wait to show you what I got when I got home. But right now, I'm gonna go get something to eat because I'm pretty hungry. It's 1:30. The only thing I had for breakfast this morning was a yogurt and clementine. So I need to get some food. I think I'm going to head over to Chick-fil-A because there's one like right over there. I actually have a free chicken sandwich reward, I'm pretty sure, in my account also. So I'm going to use that. Then I'm going to head to Aldi and try to not spend a lot of money since I just blew almost 100 in Target. I don't need a ton of stuff. I don't know if I'm going to bring my camera in because I kind of just want to like get in and get out, because it's already kind of getting late into the afternoon. But when I get home, I'll be sure to show you everything I picked up at Aldi, and I'll do my Target haul, and we'll regroup there. I'm home. 95 must be the number of the day because I went to Aldi and I spent exactly $95. So I got actually a good amount of stuff, more than I initially thought I was gonna get. I feel like I have something in my teeth, hold on. Anyways, I ended up restocking a little more than I initially thought I was, but honestly, I needed it. I recently filmed a grocery shopping meal planning video, and I was kind of going through my pantry, and I was actually out of a lot of shelf-stable things that I usually have on hand, just my staples. So I got a bunch of that because honestly, Aldi's like the cheapest store for that kind of stuff, and I picked up some easy dinner stuff that we're gonna make the next couple weeks, so we'll be pretty set. Like the fact that I spent under $100, still super happy with that. So let me go ahead and show you guys everything I got. First counterful, I think I have 2 or 3 more bags. So restocking some of our shelf stable items that I always like to have in my pantry, because I feel like these are items that I use in many of the recipes I make. So broth, I'm all out of that. So I got 2 chicken, 1 beef broth. I did get some more frozen veggies. These are so good. I know it's just like California medley, but I think this was my first time like buying this the last time I went to Aldi. And it's just so convenient because it's in one of those steamable pouches. So I picked up 2 of those because we've really been enjoying that mix of veggies. And then I also got some corn. I wanted to make frozen corn this week, and I went in my freezers and I couldn't believe I didn't have any corn. So I got 2 bags of that. I got some cream cheese to have on hand, and then I got some Parmesan cheese. 2 things of sour cream. I do find that of all of the name brand sour creams, I feel like Aldi's is the closest to Daisy. And in my opinion, Daisy is like the superior sour cream. It's my favorite. So went ahead and got 2 of those. I got some plain Greek yogurt. I do really like the whole milk yogurt from Aldi. I did a haul, I think like a month or 2 ago. It was my first time trying it. Really liked it. Definitely cheaper than like Chobani. Tastes great. So I picked that up. And I picked this up. This is my first time trying their like pre-prepared pork carnitas. They had like pulled pork. They had a bunch of different meat selections. This is kind of in the refrigerated section. It was in my store, it was close to where the salad stuff is. So I'm going to try this. I picked up some tortillas just so we can have this for an easy weeknight dinner. I know my mom has tried several of these and she says they're great. I think this was around $6. Not terrible. What else do we have? Chips for sandwiches, butter. I'm going to do a little bit of candy making this weekend for Easter, so I needed that. I finally found my Dilly Bites. I haven't had these in so long. This is the only place I can find the 6-pack of them, but I like to have them for sandwiches throughout the week. And then I also picked up some chili beans. I like this kind because it's in like, fridge. Quiet fridge. Okay. It's in like the chili sauce, so it's seasoned. But I'm going to make those with these tacos most likely. Some heavy cream. I picked up some of their frozen pizzas. Derek and I tried these the last time I went to Aldi, and they were surprisingly good. They're like thin crust, but I mean, they were really cheap. So they're good for like weekend lunches. And then I got a bunch of canned tomato products. That's what I really needed to restock on. Diced tomatoes, tomato sauce. This, one of them I think has like the Italian seasonings in it. The only thing I couldn't find was like Rotel, which I really need. So I guess the next time I go to like Walmart or Lidl, or maybe the next time in Aldi, they'll be restocked on that, but I couldn't find that today. They were all out. And then tomato paste. And then this was exciting. So Rouse is my favorite marinara of all time. It's very expensive though. So they had it today. It was one of their like Aldi finds, and it was $6.64, which is a really great price because if you go to like a regular grocery store or even Walmart, it's around $8. So it's a little cheaper. Got the tomato basil flavor. They also had the regular marinara. I also picked up just like the cheapy marinara sauce as well to have on hand in the pantry. And then this is what we're gonna have for dinner tonight. It just sounded really good. We're gonna do cheese ravioli. These are frozen, and I'm just gonna like bake them in the oven, kind of like a lasagna, because I have some shredded mozzarella in the fridge that I can use up, and we have like the marinara sauce. So I'm gonna bake that, and then we're gonna have garlic knots with it and salad. Oreo! All of the noises today. So yeah, we're gonna have garlic knots and salad and cheese ravioli, and that will be really good. These were in the bread section, and I'm pretty sure you literally just stick the bag in the oven. So gonna try that. It just sounded really good and like a nice, easy Friday night dinner. Here's the rest of my stuff. I got some more produce. I got some salad stuff, romaine, tomatoes, bell peppers, cucumber. I got some berries. I got blackberries and blueberries, baby carrots, avocados, red onions. I love buying red onions in bulk. I feel like we go through them a ton now. It's like one of our favorite things to add to like almost everything. So I always like to pick those up at Lidl or Aldi when those look good. I got some flour tortillas for those Carnitas tacos we have in the fridge. Then I picked up some bread. So I got their Brioche Buns. I've talked about these before on my channel. I love them. They're so good. I think what we're going to do with them is make shredded buffalo chicken in the crock pot one night because I have blue cheese crumbles we need to use up. Make easy sandwiches. And then I may also have some ground beef in the freezer so we can do later in the week hamburger or sloppy joes. I will link in the corner the video where I made those. It was my Super Bowl party video. They're so good. They're so easy, and they taste especially good on these brioche buns. And then this was kind of a treat. I've never tried this before, but since it's Easter weekend, I picked up this pain au chocolat, and that's my like really bad French accent. Fun fact, I took 3 years of French in high school. Can't remember a lick of it. But I picked these up because they looked really fun and just maybe festive for the holiday. To have with like a cup of tea, maybe some yogurt and fruit. And they stay good like a pretty decent amount of time. So we'll try these out this weekend, see how they are. And then I also picked up eggs. We needed those. And then, oh look, I got Derek some fun Easter candy as like a little surprise. I got him jelly beans. And then these Cadbury cream eggs, which unfortunately I cannot eat because they have a peanut warning on. But I remember the days back in the day before the peanut warning existed on these boxes, how delicious these were. My favorite were the Cadbury caramel eggs. Oh, so delicious. But I think he'll like those. And then I picked up some powdered sugar because I'm actually going to make my own version of like a peanut butter chocolate egg, kind of like a Reese's egg, except no peanuts, obviously, because I'm allergic. But I'm going to use sun butter and then also a buttercream egg. So I think it's going to be similar to this, but homemade. So I might actually try to make one of those tonight because I want to make them before Sunday. That way I can share with my family. So that was everything. I was really happy to see under $100. Our fridge is going to be restocked for probably a couple weeks now, so this will be good. Okay, now let's do the fun part. Let's do the Tarjay haul. Very exciting. This is literally the most random hodgepodge of stuff ever. So let me get everything out and then we'll go through it. So let's just do the like not super fun stuff first. I got some like grocery stuff. So like I mentioned, I'm going to be making those Easter candies. So I got the Giro Deli dark melting wafers. I've never tried these before. They are peanut free, which is cool. And Giro Deli is like super good chocolate. Honestly, I opened the Target bag and I could smell these through these. So I'm definitely going to have to make these candies tonight because I'm just like, it just sounds so good right now. And then I also picked up, because I mentioned I'm making the sun butter ones and then the vanilla cream ones. I also picked up the Baker's bars also, that's semi-sweet, because I need a lot of chocolate for those. And then also I picked up some Tazo Tea. I have only ever found this at Target. I'm sure they must have it at regular grocery stores, but I know I can get it there. This is the vanilla bean macaroon, and it is black tea, but it tastes like dessert. And so it's the perfect tea to have in the afternoon for a mid-afternoon pick-me-up. It's so delicious. It says, savor this black tea confection of fragrant vanilla with a dash of cinnamon. The caffeine level is not like super high, so it's definitely great for afternoon tea. I really highly recommend that. My friend Ashley told me about that tea. And then I picked up popcorn because I've been on a popcorn kick recently, and especially for the weekends, I really like, if I'm watching a movie, to make popcorn. And my favorite is the Pop Secret Homestyle. I've tried the popcorn from Aldi and Lidl. It's not my favorite. I'm kind of a popcorn snob, and in my opinion, Pop Secret is the best brand. So, I mean, popcorn is not super expensive, so I really don't mind buying the name brand for that. Okay, also some just less exciting items, wipes. I just like having wipes on hand just for a multitude of things. And like yesterday, literally perfect example, was wearing a brand new dress and then got mustard on the dress. And so I took one of these wipes to it and it came out, luckily. So I just like having those on hand for things like that. And then also I got some wet ones, the fragrance-free ones, because I like to have these in my foyer area for when I bring the dog in from outside, because sometimes his paws get muddy and stuff. And so I like to wipe his feet down before he comes in. So these are fragrance-free. Okay, let's do the fun stuff now. So like I mentioned, I didn't get any clothes. Nothing was like super exciting to me, but I did pick up some fun stuff for myself as a treat. So I recently went through something like personally that was really hard on me, and I think one day I'll probably open up about it on my channel, but I'm still kind of in like the healing process, like mentally from it, and I'm just not ready to talk about it yet. I'm fine, like I'm physically fine, like I'm okay, I'm gonna be okay, but it was just really hard and it was really upsetting, and I'm kind of working through that at the moment. And I know that's like, you're probably like, what, tell us what happened. And I really do think one day I'll open up about it. I just want to let you guys know, like, I'm okay, I'm gonna be okay. But when I was shopping, I came across some things that were just, I think I needed to like come across, you know what I mean? It almost felt like it was meant to be. So I found this bracelet, and they had a section in the jewelry section called like the Inspired Voices collection, and it has just like little sayings on it that are inspirational. And so this one on the bracelet, it's a beaded stretchy bracelet, and it says the word hope. And oh my gosh, don't let me get emotional. Don't let me get emotional. Hope is seeing the light in the darkness and knowing that anything is possible. So this is what it looks like. And it's got the little quote inside on the card. I do think I'm actually going to hang on to the card also, just because I think it's such a sweet saying. But this one's really pretty. It's kind of like a marbly white beading, which is great because it will go with a lot of my different outfits. So I'm going to be wearing this a lot in the upcoming months, just as a reminder, because, you know, I am going through a hard time right now, but it's so true that like there's always light, you know, to focus on the good things and know that good things will come to you. So pick that up for myself as a sweet reminder. And then I also picked up this book called Embrace Your Almost. Jordan Lee Dooley is the author. And I wish the sticker wasn't here. But it's basically like the book seems to be focused on like when you get like upsetting news, or you almost like achieve something that's been a goal of yours, you've almost reached a dream, and something happens and it doesn't work out. And so again, like with what I'm working through right now, I thought this might be good for me to just read like for personal development in the morning, to kind of like help me work through some of the stuff that I'm working through right now. So I will let you guys know how it is. This is what it looks like. It's hardback. I think it was around $16. It was 30% off. And I'm actually really excited to read this. I think it's going to be really helpful. So I desperately need to be reading more, and I love reading, but it's one of those things I need to like really carve out the time for. So in the mornings I read a devotional, and so I think like carving out a little bit of extra time to read this will be really good for me. Okay, and this is exciting. So I know you guys saw I was looking at this in the store. This is the Mix Bar Sparkling Hibiscus Perfume. I did end up picking it up. The packaging, like the wrapper's kind of coming off, but honestly the box looks fine. So let's go ahead and try this. As I just like throw the wrapper off. Okay, so what's cool about this, I've heard some other YouTubers talk about this, and literally every time I'm in Target, it's like they're sold out of almost every different scent, and especially this one. Like I've had such a hard time finding this one. And I was actually watching another YouTube video this morning where someone was talking about this, and I was like, I really want to like track this fragrance down, because I've been on a fragrance kick recently. I've really gotten into perfumes. Maybe sometime, and I do a vlog in the upcoming future. I'll talk about some of my favorite perfumes right now. But what's cool about these Mix Bar perfumes is there's like a couple different scents, and the whole like idea, like why it's called Mix Bar, is because you can like layer them. So you can kind of pick and choose different scents and mix them up to create your own unique scent. There's actually that little sampler in the store, which I thought was kind of cool. I almost bought it, but I wasn't sure how expensive it was. But maybe next time I will buy it, just because I'm curious. Like one was vanilla bourbon, and that sounded really interesting. But yeah, this one, let's go ahead and try. I feel like I'm talking way too much. The packaging looks fine. It doesn't look like anyone's used it. And honestly, the bottle is very pretty. Okay, this was $20 also. So, I mean, very inexpensive for a perfume. I'm not sure how long it's gonna last, you know, as far as fragrance goes. Some of my perfumes, they smell so good, but they don't always last super long, you know. Let's go ahead and give this a try. I'm just gonna go for it, guys. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. Oh my gosh, it's so yummy. Okay, so it just smells very fresh and fruity, but not too sweet. I don't know how to explain it. So like I have perfumes like, for example, Ariana Grande Cloud. That one is like blatantly sweet. This one is sweet, but it's very fresh smelling at the same time. And honestly, that's like my two favorite scents, is sweet and fresh scents. I'm not like huge into florals, but this is definitely, this is going to be a really good scent for spring and summer. It just has that like very bright, fresh scent that I feel like is going to be great for the upcoming season. So yay, this was such a good find. I also love the bottle. Pink is one of my favorite colors. So I am very excited about this. So overall, it was a really successful haul. I got way more than I needed to, but I felt like the things I stumbled upon were, like I said, they were things that I have had my eye on, some unexpected things that I think are just really good finds just for the moment and season of life that I'm going through right now that I think I will benefit from. And I'm really excited about this bracelet. It was $20. I mean, it is just a stretchy beaded bracelet, but I just think the meaning behind it is really special for me. So I think that's gonna wrap it up today, guys. I want to get outside because it's beautiful outside. I want to go for a nice long walk and just take in some fresh air and sunshine while we have it before I cook dinner and make desserts. But thank you guys so much for joining me today. It was so much fun, and I'm glad you guys could come along with me as I went shopping. Again, let me know below if you enjoyed this type of video, because it was really fun to film, and I would love to film another video like this in the future. And again, if you enjoyed it, I would love to have you join my YouTube family. Hit the subscribe button below, and if you're willing, I would love if you could give this video a like. Again, it really helps out my channel. And I hope you guys are all having a fabulous start to spring, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all in my next video. Until next time, bye.